it's your girl Layla. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a video on the new MAC collection, the Boom Boom Bloom collection. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I got as well as showing you guys how the products work for me. So let's go ahead and get started. I'll show you guys what I got first and then we'll get into the look that I'm going to create with this stuff. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button below. I upload 3 times a week. Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is what the box looks like. All the stuff that I got. I also went to the MAC store yesterday to find the remaining item that I was missing. So this particular product sold out the quickest online, and this is the eyeshadow palette. This is the first time I'm looking at everything, by the way. So the packaging looks like this. It has these beautiful cherry blossoms all over it. It's kind of like a shiny white packaging. It's really pretty. I haven't bought from a MAC collection in a really long time. I just haven't really been as interested these days. This is what the first product looks like. This is the Eyeshadow x9 Kabuki doll, and it looks like this. So those are the colors there. It's super neutral looking, but the reason why I decided to pick this one up is because it does have 9 shades and it's very just travel friendly. It's very tiny, and I just feel like it wouldn't take up a lot of space in your bag, and you can create a bunch of different looks with it because it has a lot of those dark tones as well as those like bright pops of color, and the packaging is really gorgeous. It's kind of like this pearlescent white and it has like a pink shimmer to it. It's really pretty. The next thing I picked up from the collection is the Fleur Real highlight powder. By the way, the packaging is like a baby pink on the inside. So this is what the powder looks like. I haven't actually opened any of this stuff yet. This is the first time I'm seeing it. I didn't even bother trying to look at it at the store yesterday when I went, just because I wanted this to kind of be a surprise. Okay, that's really pretty. So that's what the powder looks like. This is actually an overspray, which is really sad. I can't believe MAC still does that these days, but it looks like it would be a really pretty, like almost like their extra dimension skin finishes, like this metallic gorgeous color, but it's actually just an overspray. Once you use it a few times, that goes away and you're left with a just plain like pearlescent powder. So I got this just to collect, not really to use. Like I have a lot of old MAC collections with oversprays that are just really pretty powders. It's just you really can't use them because the prettiness will just go away. So the next thing I got was the Prep and Prime Fix Plus. Looks like this, and this is probably the one thing I was really excited about when I first saw the collection online. I love Fix Plus, and this is supposedly like cherry blossom scented. It is so pretty. Oh my gosh. So that's what it looks like. Just the normal Fix Plus packaging, just white pearlescent. It has cherry blossoms on it just like the rest of this collection. That is so pretty, and I'm sure that I'm probably going to reuse this bottle. Like I'll just refill it with regular Fix Plus once this goes away. I have a couple lip products here, a few lip products here actually, and then I got a sample of, which scent is this? Ruby Woo. I got 4 lip products here. The first 2 are lipsticks, and one is called Wagasa Twirl and the other one is called High Fructise. So they are, one is a matte and the other one is a matte. So that's what the packaging looks like. This actually kind of reminds me of like old school Archie Moonbathe, like the white packaging. It's just so pretty to me. So that's what that one looks like. That's kind of weird. It like makes a noise. I don't know. So this is Wagasa Twirl. It's kind of like a mid-tone, like dusty pink color if I were to describe it as anything. It's really pretty. It's nothing too unique to where I haven't seen it before, and especially MAC collections, they release like every year, not every year, like every few weeks. I don't know if they still do that because I haven't bought from them in a while, but literally every few weeks they'd have a new product, and I feel like it's very hard to be original if you're producing that many collections every so often. Yeah, see, this one's fine. The first one kind of like moves around. I don't know. This one is called High Fructise, and it is a slightly warmer tone color. It has a little bit of coral undertones in there, but it's still definitely a pink. All of the lipsticks in this collection are like varying shades of pink, so definitely very cute for spring. And then I got 2 lip glosses here. This just brings me back. This brings me back to like back in the day when I used to do MAC hauls all the time. I miss those days. So the first one I got was in the color Cherry Mochi. Oh, this is really pretty. So this is that deeper raspberry kind of pink color, and that's what it looks like. I think that this would actually be really good on top of the lipstick, even though they don't match. I think that this would maybe just add a touch of brightness to it. And then the other lip gloss I got was in the color Heart Melter. I was debating on whether or not I should get this or not, because these just like take forever to finish and I have so many of them, but I decided that this color was just really cute. It's very like neutral and I feel like I could wear it with a lot more things. So this is Heart Melter. It's kind of like, again, that dusty pink color that's gonna look so good with Wagasa Twirl, I feel like. So that's that, and that's all I got from the collection. So I'm gonna go ahead and try it for you guys and see if I actually like it, because I really hope I do. The packaging is gorgeous and I'm really hoping that these will become like a staple piece in my makeup bag, especially the eyeshadow palette like this one, because it's just so convenient. I feel like I'm just gonna take this with me on a lot of trips and stuff like that in the summertime. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so now that I have you guys zoomed into my face, I'm gonna go ahead and actually try the eyeshadow palette first. So this is the Kabuki Doll. They actually all have names and finishes on the back of the packaging here. Nobody really talks about that when they were doing their tutorials, or I've seen a couple videos reviewing this collection and nobody really talks about the shade names and the finishes, but they're all actually on the back of the packaging on the bottom label there. I honestly don't know what type of look I want to create with this today. It's obviously going to be something neutral because this is a neutral palette, but I'm really looking forward to trying it out for you guys. We're going to start off with the Too Faced Shadow Entrance here just to prime my eyelids. I'm not actually a huge fan of this stuff. I find it really greasy for some reason, like for an eyeshadow primer. I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush like so, and I'm going to take the top color, like the top middle color right there. It's kind of going to be a transition shade, I guess. So it's one of the lighter browns in this palette, and it is a matte. So what we have here are kind of like shimmery colors on the both sides and then mattes in the middle, which is really cool. This is going to be a transition shade. By the way, you guys, this is called Making Mauvey Moves, which is really cute. So it went on a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be, but we're going to keep blending that out and see how it goes. Usually there's another like lighter brown or like brow bone color that I would normally blend this out with, but there's really not that much in terms of going with the lighter brown. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. Oh my god, shut up. Oh my god, shut up. So far so good. It's not chalky or anything. Okay, so I just went off camera to fix my eyebrows because they were kind of a little bit of a hot mess, but that's what the first color looks like on the lid. It's definitely a lot darker than I was expecting it to be, but as long as it blends out after and helps blend those colors in, it's not going to be bad at all. So that's what it looks like so far. I'm going to go ahead and take the bottom shade right there, the darker brown, and this one is called Kabuki Doll, and I'm going to go ahead, look at that. So I just literally just tapped my brush into there. There's a little bit of fallout on the first one, but this one has no fallout and my brush is coated. And I literally just tapped it, so that is a good sign. Ooh, that is so pretty. So that's what that color looks like. Of course, I'm gonna have to blend it in. If you guys are wondering what highlight I'm wearing, by the way, it's from the MAC Patrick Star collection. I forget what it's called, but it's like the only MSF that he released on their like Christmas holiday collection. I feel like it's a little bit dark for my skin, but in this lighting, it looks really nice. Okay, I like it. It's not what I was expecting it to be. I was expecting like a straight up brown eyeshadow palette, but these definitely have like some of those plum undertones to it, very similar to like a Sakura blossom tree or something like that. Really nice. I'm gonna do the lid next as normal. I'm just gonna take the Yogurt NYX Jumbo eyeshadow pencil. Like I mentioned in a previous video for my Kit Kat eyeshadow palette, that I always use one of these as a base no matter what palette I use. It's either this or it's a paint pot from MAC. So I'm just gonna apply that to my lid. It's just gonna help the shadows stick a little bit better, you know? So that is that. We're ready to apply a nice lid color. So I actually don't know which one I want to use. I kind of want to go in with that like corner pink color just because it's the only pop of color that I see in this palette, and I kind of want this look to be a little bit interesting, but I don't know if it's gonna go good with the cool tones. I don't know, so hard. Okay, so I'm just gonna attempt to do it. So the color is called Kyoto Kitty and it is a frost. Honestly, I feel like this color right here would probably be ideal for the look that I'm going for, but honestly, I'm just gonna try to do something different. This is not applying on my brush very well. Like, there is fallout and there's like nothing on my brush. So this is not cool so far. I might have to apply some Fix Plus to this. So let's go ahead and try to pat that on. Oh, it actually goes really well with the colors that I just put on, surprisingly, but it's definitely patchy. I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can definitely see the color of the base underneath it. I got a little bit more on my brush now. I'm gonna try and apply this with the Fix Plus. Oh, that smells so good. It smells like the regular Fix Plus, but like with a hint of something floral. I don't think it necessarily smells like cherry blossoms, but it smells really fresh. To apply this wet, I have fallout on my nose. I don't know if you guys can see that, and I think it's the shadow. Yeah, so that's what that one's looking like. I like that a lot better when applied wet. When applied dry, it does not perform very well, to be honest with you. That is what the eyeshadow look looks like right now. So I'm just going to basically add some to my lower lash line and my brow bone. So the brow bone color at the top here is called Dust Off, and it's a frosty white shade. So this looks very similar to Nylon from MAC if you're familiar with MAC eyeshadows, and this is also a frost. So we'll see how this one performs. Oh wow, yeah, that is pigmented. That looks really good. I was a little worried there. That is a really pretty color, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line. I am actually going to take, I don't know, I'm gonna take that top color right there and then kind of mix it around with possibly that one right there. So the top one is called Tokyo Drifter. And it is a Volux Pearl. I remember really liking Volux Pearls back in the day. They're just very soft and very pigmented. What the heck? Okay, that one is not very pigmented. Can you guys even see if there's anything on my lower lash line? Alright, so that's what it looks like right now. I like having my bottom lash line kind of smoked out a little bit like that. And yeah, the first color was not very pigmented, so I just used that plummy brown shade. So that's what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take my fluid line, apply that to my inner waterline, and then I'm going to show you guys the final look. So you guys, this is the final eye look. I think it looks really pretty. It's a little bit darker than I was expecting it to be, but I'm not mad at it. I think I kind of like it. But you can definitely go a lot lighter with this palette. I feel like if you went with like a nude liner, not lined the lash line so much, just like certain stuff you could do with this palette. Although like the transition shades and stuff are a little bit on the dark side, I think that you can still create something pretty soft with this palette. But yeah, that's the look I created with it. and I'm going to basically be showing you guys the rest of the collection as well. Okay guys, so I definitely feel like something is missing on my face, and that is my lips. So I'm going to go ahead and try the Wagasa Twirl lipstick. I'm going to go ahead and apply this without eyeliner or lip liner so you guys can see exactly what the color looks like just kind of by itself. Okay, I had hella lip balm on underneath this, so I don't think it's gonna be quite this shiny just by itself because it is a matte finish, but I did have what's it called, like chapstick on underneath. So this is definitely a pink lipstick that if you really are into pink and you kind of want to get into wearing pink on a daily basis, but you don't want to commit to something super bright, and this is a really nice just like mid-tone pink. It's super wearable, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch it at the back of my hand so you guys can see kind of how the finish is without like a chapstick underneath. Like honestly, it's not as shiny as it looks on my lips right now, but that's it right there. Really pretty. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take the lip gloss in Heart Melter. So it added like a really nice, really pretty kind of purple undertone to it. I'm also gonna swatch that. Okay, that swatch kind of sucked, but that's what it looks like right beside the lip gloss or the lipstick right there. It's a really pretty purpley mauve toned lip gloss with a tiny hint of pink to it, most definitely. But yeah, that's what it looks like, and that's the final look for you guys today. I'm gonna try out this Fix Plus as well. I do already have a setting spray in my Urban Decay All Nighter, but you know what? There's no such thing as too much setting spray. Oh my gosh, that is so nice. It's so refreshing. It smells, like I said earlier in the video, it really smells like the original like yuzu scented Fix Plus, but it has like a tiny hint of floral notes into it. So if you're not a huge fan of like overly scented stuff, but you are a fan of Fix Plus, I think you will actually really like the stuff. If you guys want to purchase it, it is available right now. And the stuff I do recommend from this collection are definitely the Wagasa Twirl lipstick. I know a lot of people pick this one up. I really do like the Heart Melter lip gloss. Definitely love the Fix Plus. The eyeshadow palette I actually really did like. It's not like every single color gave me the perfect application, but so far like I did really like the browns in that palette, and I think it's gonna be a really cute palette to take with me on vacation and stuff because it's so small. So I do recommend that one since it did sell out pretty fast. It was pretty popular. I guess a lot of people really liked it. So that is pretty much my review slash haul on the new MAC Boom Boom Bloom collection. I hope you guys enjoy this video. I will see you soon in my next one. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys soon. Bye everyone.